Hello, Commander.
Now.
Yeah, Lemon, you
You guys are
traitorous
screwed
bitch.
now.
Ooh! Get
Oh no,
fucked!
I'm gonna kick him.
Goodbye,
That's what you
Lemon, goodbye.
deserve.
That's what you get.
You
Goodbye.
get what
That's
you
alright.
fucking
Zesty's-
deserve.
Zesty's good at the game.
Burn, heretic.
And they've
burn.
got Frog, so we're good to go.
For now, Lemon.
Get fucked, Lemon. Balance, please. Bees.
Alright. How do I do this again? I
You need
switch
everyone to ready
to
up.
free for all,
Oh.
and then
What?
team armies. And then I
Oh.
just start randomly adding slots. This is how you
This
balance.
is just how we were before.
Nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Ready
no,
up.
it got. I feel like this is terrible, but
We'll try. We'll see.
What's gonna happen? Not like we know any of these players well enough to actually give any.
It's
sort of
not like
conclusion.
one of them is Uber 9.
Yeah,
I mean,
honestly. Alright, good luck, have fun. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's everyone's favorite video game of the day, Planetary Annihilation Titans. I'll be your host, Streamer Boy Ghost. Holy Jesus, look at oh, actually, this isn't too bad of a map. Lemon actually made something mildly good. Wow, okay. Why is it called Limper Dog and then Shardy? What the This is actually a pretty good looking map. No, Lemon. It's actually like mildly, I mean, it's not amazing, like there's no features whatsoever, but at least it's, you know, like there's some soul on it. Yeah, like, damn it, Lemon. Okay, so this is a 4v4, I believe. No team, which is a bit awkward because, you know, well, yeah. Team one, team 2, team 2. Oh, Frog managed to drag Lemon into his team. XD. What a meme. Alright, 4v4, no shared, so I'm actually quite curious to see how this will play out, because you can clearly see that it's mirrored. It's definitely mirrored, but... Oh, okay, so this map definitely... Well, actually, it wouldn't be too bad unshared. I mean, you have natural expansion points, and then you can kind of just continue to push out, so... Alright, spawning in the north side. In the gold trunks, we have Mythic CA, or Corgi Army. We have Patch the Dog, we have Shizumu, and we have Tigers Go Rar XD, Uwu, semicolon 3. On the other side, on the southern side, we have EBC KB Frog, EBC Warring Lemon, Zesty 10, I don't know, and wait, oh, sorry, that was just McKee, my bad. This is just Justin's McKee. And this is Tigers Go Rar XD semicolon 3 Winky Face XD woo. Right, this man going air first. I hope he gets bullied, I'll be honest. It's kind of like, you know how you know that meme with the guy that's like riding the bike and he puts like the steel rod through his bike and then he falls and then like he screams. Basically, whenever I see anyone open air first, I think that I see this and then they put this giant metal rod, and the metal rod is anti-air, and they put the spoke through the bike, and then he falls over and goes, God, fucking air open is so bad, and then, you know, continues to get hammered away because he's got no actual fabbers on the ground. We'll see how he do, though. We'll see. I guess this man really committing to that lifestyle. On the other side of the field, opening up pretty standard, all things considered. Our boy Corgi Army actually going for bots first. We watched him in the last game absolutely brutalize us by going vehicles first, so it looks like he's switching up that playstyle. Getting a nice defensive dock squad to roll out with his fabbers, and the rest of his team pretty much more or less doing the same. Nothing too wild and saucy, but I mean, you kind of expect that in the early stages of Planetary Annihilation. Let me go ahead and minimize that so I can have more screen. Thank you. Dang, son. Dang, you hit 59. What a meme. Actually hitting less than 100% economy. I saw you, Frog. You thought you were slick. I saw that. I see you, Zesty. Yeah, players just continue to... Ooh. Oh, if Corgi's paying attention. If Corgi's actually paying attention, he's going to realize that this man only went air and can just bully the hell out of these fabbers. And their entire team will fall apart. Because see, the fun thing with Planetary Annihilation Titans, or just most RTS games in general, is as soon as one player shows weakness, you're usually supposed to just go all in on that player because they're weaker now. You know, you just go in and get bread. But it looks like I don't think Corgi recognized that he's going air, so we'll have to see what the game plan is. I don't think we've seen any tier 2. Lemon's getting his, and so is Zesty. So we do have Titans on, or we do have tier 2. I'm gonna call this the lavender scented team because they're all very like nice light colors. Besides Lemon, who looks like you just stabbed someone. And on Team Metalworks, we do have tier 2. 2 players going tier 2 on both sides. So that's actually kind of funny. I think Shizumu only knows how to play bots. Yeah, he only knows how to play Fabbers, which is kind of funny because as soon as you learn this playstyle, the easiest way to beat him is literally just go air bombers because he has 1, 2, or docks. I mean, that works too. So it looks like Tigers Go Roar managing to break into Shizumu's army. And see, here's the spicy thing, right? Again, as soon as we were watching, actually I was playing him in the last game and he bodied me with this build because I didn't respect it. By just doing this, it works, but your entire gimmick is based around these units, right? But these don't shoot air. They don't. He could build units anti-air around this and completely lock it down. Yes, absolutely. But this defense will not hold up to moving army units because look here. See, now these Fabbers can't engage. He has to sacrifice these unless these tanks get reclaimed, which is exactly what's going to happen because the tanks aren't paying attention. Are you serious? Oh, he's reclaiming the tanks. Tanks, please. There's just some Fabbers. You're running away from them. Ah! Oh my God. All right. Well, hopefully he'll turn around upon realizing this. And yeah, here comes the turret to now absolutely clean him after watching this. Just shoot stuff, please. I beg of you. Please. I beg of you. Have ourselves what's known as a Mexican standoff. Shoot! That's the whole point that we buy you. What are you doing? Shoot! You're not on the same team. Shoot! Okay, well, looks like we have a friendly game of. I lost my Control M doesn't work anymore. Okay, hang on. F5. I gotta restart. I gotta refresh the entire loading game because Control M lets you do that cool camera trick, but yeah, it doesn't let you do it anymore afterwards, I guess. Okay, so those guys are just vibing. Oh, because they're on the same team. Oh my God! Imagine being an actual caster. Holy crap! What a meme. Okay, well, in other news, nothing actually is going on. Oh, well, these air units are getting wiped, which is a great meme. And let's kind of take a look at the spread here. So, a lot of docks, a lot of fabbing units from Frog here, which is, I mean, that's good. That's a good sign to see. We need to start seeing some tier 2 out here, or else we're going to really struggle here. AA trading, pretty good for Corgi. I like this teleporter. This is a really good move here from Justin. This gives you a lot, well, just a lot more general control over the map, even though he's basically getting consumed by his allies here. That's a really good thing to take a look at. Tier 2 going up now for Tigers Go Roar. Frog has his tier 2 up and producing tier 2. And Pink Frog, oh no, that's Frog. Lemon, no, who is this? God. Zesty. Zesty has his tier 2 up and is pumping out. Frog is just, well, he's still at like 70% on his tier 2, so very lackluster. And Lemon is just starting to build his tier 2, even though, oh, never mind, they died. They died before anything happened. I'm a little bit concerned for Team Fabric Softener here because they still have metal that hasn't been claimed, and they're definitely about to get pushed here by a much more cohesive army. This Team Metalworks is just, they're in a much more stable position. Air units are good and all, but I mean with AA, every other metal extractor, it's really not worth it to try and go in on this. Usually at this point, you want to have air to kind of hunt down the enemy air army to try and, you know, gain dominance and then just go all in on that air game. But Frog's in a peculiar position because he doesn't have tier 2, or he just, yeah, he's still slow building it. So the tier 2 that he would, excuse me, he would be engaging is just gonna rock his world. And actually, there's a teleporter here, but I don't see a teleporter for Oh, yeah, see, look. He's just going to lose all of his bombers just to try and kill off these Fabbers, which it just wasn't worth it. He got nothing done with that push. That was not a very effective, cost-efficient trade. So we'll keep an eye on this, but not a whole lot going on there. Let's see. Some docks just trading out. Oh, no, that's a Blue Hawk, right? Yeah, Blue Hawk. I mean, taking one unit out slowly, ever so slowly. These Grenadiers will get aggroed, and there we go. Frog not really paying attention to them, but the Blue Hawk's doing his job. Just slowly chipping away at this massive docks army. So, I mean, hey, kudos. Good stuff. At the same time, Frog is starting to push. If he could slink in and start going after this metal and play King of the Hill here, that would actually be a really big catch. Or slide in and go after all of this metal. That would be, oh, here we go. We have some movement. I mean, this is a big move. This is very aggressive by Frog, but this is kind of the stuff that you need to see happen here. He's going to push in. He's going to go after this army. He should see the tier 2 and back off. He's not going to push to the turrets, which is an interesting decision because he does have the army to just bully his way into the metal and start killing off some of it. Looks like another Zesty is going to come in here and try and support him, but Frog's going to back off, respecting the tier 2 tank in that army. At the same time, usually this is around this time where we see some kind of reaction attacks from the other players, but everyone's playing very calm. Very calm. This is a very isolating map between the two teams here. Oh, that leveler is just absolutely obliterating the tier 1 tank docks. Bombers, but bombers are going to get eviscerated. He needs to commit. Yeah, he hovered on that, and oh, a lot of damage. Good damage, but again, this is a tank army. Tank armies are bulky, and he lost all of his bombers for that. That was not a good trade. Not a very cash money trade for Frog here. Zesty's going to start pushing in here on the opposite side, working his way into the metal. A very good call, I would say, while Frog is kind of losing his army to this tank, just monolith. Meanwhile, on the map, we do have, looks like an army going to be converging on Frog is just getting focused here. So, looks like the meme machine will continue to run. And Frog is trying to deal basically with two players here. Slammer's now joining Corgi armies, well, army. Ping is going off, ping is going off. Okay, yeah, so it looks like Frog is trying to tell Zesty just push in, clean out the metal, and then if he could, maybe just, actually, he might have, well, we know he could have just gone in after and got a ton of production kill with his army, but actually, it looks like Zesty's going to use the teleporter in a very strategic way to reposition his entire army. I love this move. This is such a 10 million IQ, or Patchdog, excuse me. This is a really 10 million IQ move. He's going to shut the teleporter off to be safe. Frog's going to come in to now support this army and try and maybe, I think, try and contest this metal here. Pelters going up from these tier 2. I love this decision. This is going to make pushing this absolutely hell on earth. This is where Frog would want to bring in his bombers to try and pick off these Pelters. At the same time, though, Frog is also trying to defend a massive army vehicle push here from, I believe this is Justin's McKee. And yeah, that's exactly what's going on. There's the tier 2 bot army from Corgi army is just pushing in and going to remove Frog's economy here. Very big play. Now, the real question is, what is Lemon and the rest of his team? Oh, this is disappointing. This is disgusting. These 3 metal not being captured by Targers Go Rar. Absolutely disgusting. Look at all this metal he has not touched. This is say it's not so. A lot of metal here for Team Fabric Softener that really should be getting taken, but is not. And because of this, they are losing massively in the economy game. 135 to 236, 117 to 236. 252 in floating to 195, so that's the first win on Team Lavender. 220 to 265. Yeah, I mean, in general, 3 of their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 4v4. My apologies. 3 of their 4 players are losing right now in terms of overall economy. That's not cash money. And trust me, I am science. Yeah, that entire army got eviscerated by those Pelters. I mean, that was a big brain play by Patch the dog. These Pelters were such big brain, and now we can reclaim. Wow, these Fabbers, this Fabber play from Patch, you gotta respect that, man. Okay, so here's the thing, right? This is kind of what goes back into me discussing how Shizumu plays, right? This is good. Don't get me wrong. What he's done is he's made pushing into this impossible. You will not push that. That is hell on earth for any leveler, right? Look at this. It's disgusting. But that's all he's done. I mean, if any player on their team recognized this, if Tigers Go Raw recognized that he doesn't have to push on this side, he'd be fine. He really would not have to worry about it. But Shizumu's, I would almost say, negligence to build any sort of front army is going to cost Team Metalworks here basically a good quarter of the map. There is no reason that he should not be building an army at this point. This is negligence on his part. The fact that his tier 2 is just sitting here is disappointing. Now, this Hulkins will do a lot. It will eventually punish this outpost here from Tigers Go Roar. However, I do want to stress this. Where is your AA? Where is your AA? There is no AA here. And that can get easily punished. Now, this army getting weirdly placed here. The one good thing that Tigers Go Roar does have going for him right now is the fact that he does have bots. Bots are obviously incredibly cheap, and he could lose a few hundred, and it doesn't really, at the end of the day, matter that much. You know what I mean? This Hulkins, very dangerous, but it's targeting random shit right now. So, you know. This army here from Zesty is going to do big damage. Hopefully it ignores this abomination and just goes for this metal. If he recognized the 4 million IQ. Okay, scouts. Oh, this is such a big deal. This is such a big deal. He should realize that he doesn't have to push into the tank. Please avoid that. Please avoid that. Please avoid that. No, you're pushing into this. No, that's the whole point of this block, my guy. This metal was free game. That metal was free game, and he just threw away his entire army. Oh, heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak. Are those Kestrels? They are. I'll be damned. Okay, so CA committing to the air game. I mean, you always need to have at least one of your players go for tier 2. Tier 2 air. Tier 2 air in general, and then tier 2 air is just so powerful. It's foolish not to recognize that. CA definitely carrying his team right now with not only the air, but also the push he's got going on now here on the opposite side of the map. We'll kind of keep an eye on this front, because as soon as someone on the other team realizes that, well, actually, with was that a unit cannon? Hang on, was that a unit cannon, or was that a? Yeah, it is. What the hell? Well, meme strats. Let's go. All right. I mean, strategically, that nuke is a big move. Yeah. Okay. So they did spot the nuke. Big push here from Warring Lemon. He could get a lot more done, but he's not committing. He doesn't want to commit. And those... Yeah, the Blue Hawks are just doing tons of damage. They need to get air. I feel like they don't have the mobility that they need, but they really can't push in with all of that. I mean, tier 2 Phoenixes are just dangerous. You have to have a ground army to kind of bait your opponent in. How much AA does... He has enough AA that it should not make this worth it. Oh, his army, his AA is kind of splitting away. This army is now kind of forfeit. He's trying to commit. All the AA is dead. There's a few Kestrel still alive. Oh, hello. Okay, well, how's space? How you guys doing? Just a quick, if you haven't gotten up and gotten some water because you've been watching video games or playing video games all day, brush your teeth, pay your taxes, tell your mom and dad you love them. That's a big one. Make sure you tell your folks you love them. Unless they're absolute shitheads, then, walk up to their grave and just dab on them, do them dirty. You know how it be. But, just take a deep breath. All right. Getting back into watching people make bad decisions because we have God vision. Big Scout. Wow, Big Scout from Tigers Go Roar. Not sure how I feel about that. I mean, it's cheap at the end of the day. It is a very cheap decision, but actually he's going to get some pretty good vision. All things considered, he got a full scan of what's going on over there, so hey, cool. Big Urukai army pushing out here for Corgi army. Gonna meet... Wait, no, this is a separate army here meeting Lemon at one of his tier 2 shops. What? I think he just got unit sniped. Did he just get comm sniped? What? Wait, what happened? Chronocam, here we go. What? Did he just blow himself up? I think he just blew himself up. I mean, what is all of this? Yeah, I think he just blew himself up. I think he just conceded. Wow, that's disgusting. Okay. Never surrender, boys. Never surrender, because now you've left your entire team completely vulnerable. And yeah, this army's gonna roll in and just destroy this metal. Yeah, you can see Frog's commander has to back off now because they're completely exposed. They are completely exposed. And it sucks because the... Oh, that's... God, this disgusts me. This really does disgust me. Oh, that's absolutely disgusting. Bombers, man. Bombers. That's all I can say. Bombers. If you ever play up against a player like Shizumo, bombers. But to be fair, this is a very good team. These guys are playing very, very well. I mean, they're dead at this point. The biggest shame is once Zesty died, their entire back flank got, yeah, completely broken, and they can't recover from this. Unless there's some crazy, wild, holy snipe. Yeah, these slammers dropping in are going to kill these commanders, and there really isn't much that either commander can do here. Oh, actually, Uber cannons are pretty good. Whoa, we got a spinning boy. Finally got it, but yeah, this flank is completely lost, and that's gonna be the game. That's a shame. That's a real shame. I think the biggest thing, I really do think the biggest thing was Tiger not expanding into his metal. There's still, this metal right here is disgusting. Seeing this metal still not get captured almost 20 minutes into the game is just really disgusting. But looks like that's going to be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everyone that was here for the cast. My name's Ghost. Peace out. See you guys later.